Straight from the Sync Broadcasting Studio.
This is Sync Podcasting.
Sync Broadcasting Production. By Zeus.
This is Sync Podcasting.
By Zeus.
All right, we're back. Finally, we're back.
Yeah, we're back again, and so are the NHL playoffs.
Yes, finally. It's been such
Way too long.
Yeah, too long. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm sure I'm a little bit more excited than you, my friend.
Yeah, with your Oilers attire.
Yeah.
Just flaming proud, if I may.
Yeah.
Not flaming, but
I'm feeling pretty slick.
there you go. I was trying to fit the word slick in without making up a word of my own, which I always do. I'm well known for making up, like slickily wearing that shirt, for example. Slickly wearing that shirt. Yeah. But anyways, shoot, we're gonna have to keep an eye on the time here as I forgot to hit the timer. But yeah, so we'll talk about the Oilers here. We'll talk about the playoffs. I've watched a couple of the series so far. I've watched the Washington and
Boston.
Washington-Boston series. That is a fun series to watch.
Yeah.
I watched the first three periods of Pittsburgh and Islanders.
Yeah.
That was okay. Big. There's some big hits, but it didn't have that savage hockey, that savage '80s hockey that the Washington and Boston series had. And then I watched as well Vegas and Minnesota. I watched like a period of that, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to be watching this.
Not feeling it?
But I was surprised that Minnesota pulled out the 1-0 win. Like after the first period, the shots were 19-5. Cam Talbot facing like 19 shots in the first period to 5. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? One-sided. I just can't believe they pulled it off. I should have stuck around to watch that game. But also the other one that was another savage, Tampa Bay and Florida.
Yeah.
My God, like unreal.
The Battle of Florida.
Yes, the Battle of the Sunshine States or state. Are they in the same state? States.
Yeah, they're the same state.
Same states. Sunshine State, if you will. I don't know much about that fucking place. I've never been down there. But yeah, so we'll dabble in our picks here. We've got we're gonna start in the second round of playoffs. We're gonna start a
pool.
A pool.
Yeah, pool
for picks. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be trying to recruit some people. If it's 5 people, that'd be a great start. If it's 10, that'd be fantastic. If it's more, that'd be even better. But we'll do the details here in a second here. Just quickly before we move on, I've got to lay something to rest.
Okay. Our ears are
I'm
open.
going to address the elephant in the room, my friend.
A red elephant?
Oh!
I did the same thing like a minute
Stupid
ago.
Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yes, the Calgary Flames officially eliminated by, I wouldn't even say Montreal, I would say by themselves and by the Edmonton Oilers. They stuck the first dagger in, which put them 10 points back, which not mathematically eliminated them, but
Quite the mountain.
quite the mountain to climb. And then they officially twisted the dagger, shoved the dagger in further, and twisted it with that OT win to Montreal, which was the 1 point Montreal needed to eliminate one Calgary Flames organization, which it was a tough season to watch. They had a bad start with their coach. What the fuck was his name again?
Jeff Ward?
Jeff Ward, thank you. I thought he was gonna do a decent job with the Flames from the way they looked after he took over. But then he just was I'm just a knucklehead recreational hockey player. I like you watch a lot of hockey, watch our teams but I honestly thought he just did a terrible job so many times. The biggest thing that sticks out to me is when they're playing Ottawa. They're losing to Ottawa. There's one game where they were down I do believe it was, I want to say 3-1 after the first period. And then they lost the game 5-2 or something, or 5-1, whatever it was.
Right.
The shots at the first period were like 19-3 in the first game.
Yeah.
So the second game, it was again 3-1. The shots were identical, 19-3. The guy didn't even call a timeout to try to regroup his team or nothing. And I don't give a shit if people say they need to save their timeout for the final minutes of the game. They're getting their ass handed to them again by the worst team in the NHL. You're down this identical score, 3-1. You're getting outshot, identical shots. That's when you need to shut things down and talk to your team. You know, I always get. I think it's so funny when rec hockey players they try to tell you not to use a timeout in a hockey game, and it's like, dude, we're never gonna fucking use these timeouts anyways. Calm the fuck down. But anyway, so rough season for the Flames. I don't know if you have anything really to add. I don't know how much Flames you watched or what you picked up, but
You know what? I haven't watched a lot of the Flames this year. Actually, I'm going to be honest. I don't watch a lot of the Flames any year. But
yeah, unless they're playing the Oilers.
yeah, unless they're playing the Oilers, and then it's a fine battle. But yeah, just not their year, and it's unfortunate because the Battle of Alberta in the playoffs would be a fabulous matchup, and we're just not going to see it this year.
I tell you, on paper, man, they have the lineup. Well, you know, this game is changing. It's getting faster, but yet the players seem to be getting bigger. Like the goalies are averaging between 6'2" to 6'3" now. I know the tallest one is what? Oh God, is it 6'7"?
6'7". Mikko Koskinen is 6'7".
Okay, well, there's another goalie that's 6'7" as well. So, yeah, you know, the goal it's changing and stuff, right? So, but you know, like little Johnny Gaudreau, we talked about this. You know, I honestly don't know where this guy's gonna fit in, especially after watching these first rounds of hockey. That little guy would just get annihilated out there. In even if he was part of Tampa Bay or part of Florida, he would just. Even Sam Bennett, who was a workhorse and a machine for the Calgary Flames in the playoffs, he looked kind of small out there. Like, I'm not small. He didn't look small, but he didn't look as menacing as a lot of the other players that are playing out there. But yeah, anyway, so. They got some tinkering. I think teams like Florida, very smart, going out and getting Sam Bennett. You know, they probably saw the kid, or he's not a kid anymore, but they saw him. They saw what he can do in the playoffs. This is a guy we need. They went out and they got Hornquist as well, who is a playoff machine. They had a good team and they tinkered it even more so for playoffs. That is smart GM managing.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think? Will Gaudreau be back with the Flames next year?
I said it. He wouldn't last year.
Yeah.
I was wrong. He was back. I think if Brad Treliving is the guy to tinker this team to be a regular season winning and a playoff contender, you got to get rid of Gaudreau. Just really quickly, some of the players that I think they need to move on with. Gaudreau needs to go. You know, there's some guys that I think their heart wasn't in it this year. Like Backlund, his heart wasn't in it. Kachuk, you know, people were screaming for him to be captain last year. This year, they were saying the exact opposite. Should take the A from him. Like, I'm not saying those guys like Kachuk and Backlund have to go, but for sure Gaudreau has to go. Noah Hannafin, who plays like all of these players are his best friends, I think he has got to go. Of course, I think Giordano has possibly played his last game. I think he's going to go to the Kraken. I think they're probably going to pick him up. I don't see, unless Calgary can trade him or something before. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out with him. But and Nikita Nesterov too. He's got to go. He was just terrible all year. That's all for it. Those are the three big ones in my. Josh Levo's got to go as well. He had a terrible start, and he went on the taxi squad for the rest of the year. Pretty much played the other night against Vancouver. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the Flames, and it is time to move on.
Yeah.
So I will bid adieu to my swag, and I got a bunch of jerseys here. I'll just be packing away, and I'll put them in the boxes as the show progresses. Perhaps you can talk about the Oilers in Toronto. What are your thoughts on those two teams? I mean, have you watched any of the series yet? Like, have you seen what Toronto or whoever comes out of the North Division?
They don't start until Wednesday, and obviously Toronto and Edmonton both are the front runners for the North Division. Toronto going against Montreal, Edmonton facing Winnipeg. I know that Edmonton had a favorable season series against Winnipeg. I think they led it 7-2 overall. Connor Hellebuyck, Connor, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't have a great series against the Oilers this year, so I know you're supposed to throw all of that out in the playoffs, but I think I like the Oilers' chances. We're gonna get to our predictions, but
well, talk about the Oilers and toughness. That's what I'd like you to address. Like their toughness. Mm-hmm. How are they gonna handle a Washington team that seems dirty, or how are they gonna handle players like that going after Connor and Draisaitl?
Yeah, that's going to have to be addressed, and the Oilers do have a few pieces that could answer. Zach Kassian
I wouldn't be fighting with his hand still.
Yeah.
He's
getting closer to a return, but he's still day to day, as I understand it. Jujhar Khaira, he's all right. He can carry his weight, and then Darnell Nurse. Although I don't like our number one defenseman getting into the scraps so much, but they have a few pieces. But I don't.
The Canada Fleury, do I have to pack that away, or just could?
It's associated with the Flames. I think we can get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like Darnell Nurse getting too rough and tough. I like the body checks, but getting into the scraps, I get nervous every time, and I don't like to see that. But
Jujhar?
No, Darnell Nurse.
Oh, Darnell, I apologize. Yes, I forgot about him. He's a fighter, but can he protect that team? I just did the Captain Kirk again. Can he protect that team? I don't know why.
I don't think the Oilers haven't displayed playoff toughness yet.
Right.
Yeah. So. To a very long-winded answer, no, they don't really have that toughness, or they haven't displayed it yet. I don't know if they plan to flip a switch when it comes to the Wednesday start, because I know Winnipeg is going to be bringing it, because Winnipeg's the underdog. They have no choice. They're going to have to be rough and tumble to take on a very highly skilled Edmonton team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll get in predictions soon.
Yeah.
You know what? Anything else to add on the Oilers there for the diehard faithful?
Yeah, we all must, for Oilers fans, they have to pray that Mike Smith can maintain what
his excellence.
Yeah,
his
excellence. He's had a great season.
He has. He's lasted longer than he normally does with his stretches of excellence.
Yeah, it's been season long.
But you know what? I have to address something.
Okay, what do you got?
I had to delete somebody off my Facebook, an Oiler fan, because, as I've mentioned before, I'm not one of those guys who's a 16-year-old mentally thinking person anymore. Yeah. I realize NHL hockey is just a sport. It's fun to watch. It's fun to, cheer for your team.
Yeah.
I'm past, being aggressive, almost bully-like to people. about, if the Oilers were like I have not once made fun of somebody, an Oilers fan, like since I was honestly like 17, 16 years old.
Yeah.
But I had somebody on my list who just for the last 4 years, I don't know why, I never talked to them, but every time the Flames lose, they would chime in, right?
Of course.
So I tried to explain to him last year, okay, enough's enough, blah, blah, blah. Tried again this year. Okay, you got to calm down. Like, get a life, man. Like, seriously, regroup.
Yeah.
Anyways, again, one final, when the Flames got eliminated, like, and this is 4 years of putting up with this guy. He's a great guy. He's a really super nice guy. But just for some reason, hockey just obsesses him.
Yeah.
Turns him into,
Makes him overzealous.
yes. An an overzealous guy, I guess. I was going to say something, but I don't want to be too aggressive myself. But anyway, so I just said, I wished him luck with the Oilers. I said, maybe just try to, contain yourself a little bit more and delete off Facebook. So next year, I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah. And that's healthy, deleting people off Facebook.
I just,
Doesn't make you miserable.
after 4 years of this, not once have I mentioned a game. I do believe the Oilers, or the Flames beat the Oilers 5-0 near the end of the season here in one game. And I never even thought of contacting this guy. It's just, I don't think that way. But anyway, so, unfortunately had to do that with one person.
Yeah.
And, where was I going with that? But anyways, I don't know, maybe it's just been a tough season. It's time to move on with my hat. I apologize.
Oh yeah, the hat's gotta
Flamed
go.
hat got to go too. So,
Yeah.
So let's have a look at these rounds here, my friend.
All right. So where are we starting?
The shirt.
Yeah, I think the shirt's got to go.
All right. I forgot I was wearing this as well.
Yeah. It's over. So let's act like it's over.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's put a shirt on it. Jesus. All right. Bye, Flames. Good effort this year, but not there yet.
Good and bye.
Yeah.
Back to my civvies. Back to my civvies and just an everyday regular.
Your civilian wear?
Yeah, my civilian wear. And time to watch from the outside looking in. There you go, Oiler fans. We addressed the elephant in the room. Okay, we got some time left here.
Yep, we do. All right, let's
dig in. Let's start on the western side.
All right. Technically, there is no Eastern or Western this year.
Yeah, because it's global.
Yeah.
It's now global.
It's now like
or
not global. It's
national.
Yeah, national.
No,
it is national.
no, okay.
USA and
Like
Canada.
like a good episode of national news.
Yeah. I don't know the terms for the divisions.
What about this, my coaster? Can I?
You can keep your coast. So let's keep the table clean.
All right.
I'll even use it. Don't want those unsightly rings.
Just for this one last show. Thank you, my friend.
They have one last game, don't they?
I don't even fucking care.
Okay.
Yeah, watching Washington and Boston, and then fucking Tampa and Florida play, and then you got the Flames and Canucks game. What a fucking difference in savage type hockey, man!
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Anyways, there was even a fight. One of our young guys got in a fight. I only watched like first period. Got sick of Cassie Campbell's monotone voice, and I'm like, I'm good for the season. It's just they should just shut those games down or play their young prospects. Anyways, so go ahead, my friend. Where are we gonna dig in with here?
Let's start Pittsburgh Islanders.
Okay, yeah. So we got all our predictions here.
We do for the first round.
Let's start off with you said Pittsburgh and New York Islanders. Yes, I got Pittsburgh in 7. And we picked these picks too before the games were played the other day. So, and I do. Who won that first game?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, it was Pittsburgh, eh?
Pittsburgh.
And who do you got on that one?
I picked Pittsburgh at 6, and the reason I picked it is because Pittsburgh has never beat the New York Islanders in the playoffs, And I think this could be
They're
their
about due.
year.
They're about due.
It's going to happen. So this will be the year, and it's going to happen in 6 games by my.
That was a big win too because they did it without Malkin, and he's
Yeah,
day to day right now.
Yeah.
So that was a huge win to get that one under their belts.
Yeah. Washington, Boston.
Washington, Boston. I hate to say this, but I hate the Weasel number. Brad Marchand, the Weasel.
Oh yeah, 71 is he? Or what the fuck number is he?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Man licking.
Yeah.
Parasite.
Yeah. What did you pick?
I've got Washington in 7.
Okay.
I would like to see Marchand be gone with himself.
Yeah. I really think that Marchand's had a great enough year, and they added Taylor Hall, and he's been a great addition. Added some more potency to the second line. I'm picking Boston in 7.
Ooh. Well,
So,
we're
We don't
not
see
seeing eye to eye on that one, my friend. Let's have a look at. Let's go with the Colorado St. Louis matchup.
No. I thought it was Avs and Wild.
Is it Avs and Wild?
I'm pretty sure. Because I got Vegas and St. Louis and Avs and Wild.
I thought the Wild were taking on Vegas, and Minnesota Wild took the game 1-0 last night.
Do I got that written down wrong?
Well, let's just look at the one that I know for sure: Vegas and Minnesota. I got.
Yeah, I got that backwards. So, yeah, let's go with it.
That's good because I was wrong at the beginning of the program. Now it's Mr. Abraham Blunt.
I wrote it down
and
a
he
little
bluntly
backwards.
incorrect
Yeah.
too as well. So let's go to the Vegas, Minnesota. It was a yawn fest for me, but it was a 1-0 game. Cam Talbot, your old Oilers goaltender, and my old Flames goaltender, doing stellar last night.
Yeah, he's
Facing 19 shots in the first period to Minnesota got 5 shots.
yeah.
So I shut it off after the first period. I didn't think they had a chance in hell, but they beat Vegas for the first game. So what do you got that set at in your books?
I'll pick Vegas and Wild. I'm gonna go Vegas in 6.
Yep, I got Vegas in 6. Colorado, St. Louis. What do you got there?
Colorado. You know what? Let me just.
Okay, I got Colorado, St. Louis. Oh, you got the fucking broom going.
The sweep by the Avs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I have got myself a little Colorado taking it in 6.
Okay. You think so? You think they're gonna battle?
St. Louis is just one of those teams that come playoff time, I think they get a little extra out of them.
Okay.
I think they still got numb.
Enough? Is that what you're gonna say?
I don't know. Numb? Enough. I think I was going to say enough
Okay.
and another word combined into one.
Okay.
But I think they got enough of those pieces from their Stanley Cup to put up a good fight. If you smell
what you're.
what I'm cooking,
Yeah. What you're laying down.
picking up what I'm laying down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got Colorado in 6. So I think St. Louis will get 2 out of that. I don't.
All right.
I always overestimate with Colorado.
So I'm gonna rewrite my thing because I'm wrong on my list. So.
Okay. Let us Tampa Bay and Florida.
I picked Tampa in 7.
I got Tampa in 7 as well.
Yeah. Like Florida's had a really good season versus Tampa. They've had a really good season overall, but I really think that Tampa has the experience. Well, obviously Tampa has the experience of the defending Stanley Cup champions.
The coach.
Yeah, they got too much, and they're.
I want the Flames to get that coach.
Do you think so?
No, it'll never happen. I want them to get him. And we'll save. Let's go Carolina and Nashville, which I thought was Chicago, and I don't know. I got it off the site.
Yeah.
I was being lazy, and it's not Chicago. They're out. It's Nashville.
Okay, so
PK Subban.
Yeah, I got.
No.
He's Montreal. No, is he?
No, he's Wild.
He's Nashville. No, he's Wild. No, where the. New Jersey.
That's right. There we go. Sorry, Subban.
Yeah.
Subban fans. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not watching this.
Yeah, Carolina in 5 by my eye.
Your eye?
Yeah.
Just one eye?
Yeah, by my eye.
With my eyes, I'm going to use both on this series. I'm going to say Carolina in 6.
All
They're
right.
just they were my dark horse last year, so
Are
they
they?
did well. So I'm going to go Carolina in 6.
Okay.
We'll save your Edmonton one for last. Toronto and Montreal. What do you got going there, my friend? Please tell.
Toronto in 6.
I'm going Toronto in 5.
Okay. I think Montreal's got a little bit of that fight, so I'll bring it to the postseason. But
I think they're going to bring back a Rusty Price. I heard Gallagher's close coming back, but if they bring back these players, they're a bit rusty. The thing they got is that Toffoli going for them, and they got I hate this guy, Corey Perry, but he's a huge playoff piece for any team.
yeah.
And finally, the Edmonton Oilers versus one Winnipeg Jets team.
Edmonton in 6.
Edmonton in 6. I've got Edmonton in 6 as well.
Yeah. So we're in agreement for that series.
How about your dark horse for this year? The team that no one thinks is going to win it is going to go all the way.
I don't want to sound too much like a homer, and it's bad that I'm wearing this.
I think I know who
this
you're picking.
garb.
Take the hat off while you say it at least.
All right. I think it looks.
And then cover your.
Yeah. All right.
Who's your dark horse? Get the hat out of the shot.
Yeah. The Edmonton Oilers.
Oh! Your dark horse. Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't sound so homerish before, but now that you.
It just brings joy to my face. The Edmonton Oilers will win the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Just joy.
All right.
What's your dark horse?
My dark horse is going to be Florida.
Florida. Okay.
I just, I don't think anyone ever picks them to win the cup. I think this year they should have won that game last night.
Yeah.
They should have won that game. But with that said, my friend, I think that's it. What are we looking at for time? We've got a couple minutes left here to spare. Some change. We got some change to throw around.
Let me look at our stopwatch here. We're at 25 minutes plus the extra minute that we spent not having a time clock.
No, that's right. So
we're about 26, 27 minutes.
Let's go to 25 today, seeing how it is the NHL playoffs. And I'd like to, we've got this swag that we're going to be giving away. Some Oilers swag as well that we can give away. We're going to throw in $50 into this pot. So you got $50, the hat, the toque, and then we're also going to ask people to just chip in $5 for their... because what's going to happen is it's all going to be pooled in, and the winner is going to take, if it's one winner, guesses the right team to move on, or gets the higher team, gets the highest correct answers, you'll get the whole pot
whole shebang.
for one round of playoffs. And we're going to do that every round right up to the Stanley Cup. So what we'll do, I know not too many people are going to see this right now, but we're going to go live on our own Facebook live accounts or whatever I'm trying to say here. And then this damn mic keeps
sliding on you.
There we go. Back was getting a bit sore there. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to get more people on board. I think we're finally ready to start advertising, marketing our Sync podcasting, our Sync sports, and please check out the music videos that I've been posting up. I've been editing, throwing them together. It's like some of my favorite songs mixed with some gorgeous ladies. There's also tributes. I'm going to be actually doing a tribute to goaltenders, NHL goaltenders, and the song's going to be "The Reflex" by Duran Duran.
Okay, awesome. So I'm looking forward to it.
Lots of videos to check out on
Sync Broadcasting on YouTube. Check it out.
And you know what? We're going to get our. I was thinking just the other day. We're going to get our Twitter set up.
We do have a Twitter.
We have our own Instagrams.
Yeah.
Does it work? I don't even know if it works.
I think, let's see what our Twitter
But
is.
I think maybe we'll just delete that one and go under Sync Broadcasting email. And then,
there it is. Team Sync at Sync Your Shot.
Yeah, if you want to get involved, you're watching, let Mr. Abraham Blunt here know, and he'll start taking names, and we'll collect this pot, and we'll. What do you think? What do you think? We should end it right before the series start? I think so. Yeah. Of course, obviously. We'll get as many people involved, end it, and then the winner will take all.
Indeed.
And we'll have our guesses too, but we can't win.
Yeah. Can't beat them.
I wish we could win though, actually. That could be some good Tim Hortons coffee money right there.
Yeah.
Or what have you. Okay. So I think that's it for now. Anything else to say, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Like, I know we're already a couple days in, but the Oilers start on Wednesday.
Yes,
and I'm excited.
I'm excited to see if the Canadian teams are watching what's going on down south.
It's a different breed of hockey down in the
It
States.
definitely is, and if they're going to be able to bring
elevate
it up. Oh, that's it.
That's it. We're done. We're done.